Welcome to Shield Check, a DC20 series covering class and subclass breakdowns in under 10 minutes. On today's episode of Shield Check, we'll be discussing the Rogue and Rogue subclasses. Rogues can pinpoint to take advantage of the weakness of their enemies and use their nimbleness and cunning to get whatever they want. Their combat training gives them access to weapons, light armor, and light shields. This is the character progression chart for the Rogue from levels 1 through 10. Our level 1 class features give access to Debilitating Strike. When you make an attack with a weapon, you can spend 1 stamina point to force the target to make a physical save against your save DC. On a failure, until the start of your next turn, that target suffers one of the following: deafened, exposed, hindered, or slowed 2. A target can't be affected by the same option more than once at a time. Also, Roguish Finesse, giving you Cunning Action. Gain movement speed equal to half of your speed when you take the Disengage, Feint, or Hide action. You can use this movement immediately before or after you take the action. And Skill Expertise. Your skill mastery limit increases by 1 up to Grandmaster. A skill can only benefit from 1 increase to its mastery limit. Also, Multi-Skilled. Gain 1 skill point. And the flavor feature, Cipher Speech. You become fluent in a mortal language of your choice. You understand how to speak in code with a specific demographic of your choice. Your coded messages can be concealed in normal conversation and written communication. This is the list of mortal languages available in the DC20 system. This is the skill mastery limit chart. At level 2, class features gives you Cheap Shot. You deal +1 damage on martial attacks against creatures that are flanked or subjected to at least 1 condition. And you gain 1 talent point. At level 3, you unlock access to the Rogue subclasses. The first of which is Long Death. Should you choose the Long Death subclass, you get access to 1,000 Cuts. When a creature fails its save against your Debilitating Strike, it also begins bleeding, even if it's immune to bleeding. Bleeding in this way does not end when the target regains health points, and the DC to end the condition is equal to your save DC. You also gain the flavor feature 100 Ways to Die. You are an expert at studying and identifying weaknesses in bodies and how to best kill a creature. You have advantage on any check made to determine how something died or could die easier. This also extends to poisons, toxins, or identifying other materials used to kill. Or you could choose the subclass option Swashbuckler. Should you choose the Swashbuckler subclass, you get access to Renegade Duelist. Gaining Flourishes. Your Cunning Action now also includes the Disarm and Dodge actions. Taunting Shot. Once on each of your turns, when you make an attack against a creature with a condition, you can forego your Cheap Shot damage to force the target to make a Charisma save. On a failure, the target is taunted until the end of your next turn. Riposte. When a creature within your melee range misses you with an attack, it provokes opportunity attacks from you. And the flavor feature, Tall Tales. You know how to play a crowd. You can spend 5 minutes telling a story to a crowd of creatures, not immediately hostile to you, and keep their rapt attention. During the story, creatures within the crowd have disadvantage on awareness checks. And if neither of those options fit your style, then you can choose the Paragon Rogue subclass. Choosing the Paragon Rogue subclass gives you access to 1 class talent that you can use in various ways. One of which being Unseen Ambusher, requiring Debilitating Strike and level 3. Your mastery over unseen attacks grants you the following: Skulker. You have advantage on stealth checks made in combat. And Backstab. Enemies you're hidden from have disadvantage on their saves against your Debilitating Strike. Or Sinister Shot, requiring Cheap Shot and level 3. Your Cheap Shot deals +1 damage for each additional condition on the target. Multiple stacks of the same condition only count once. And as always, you get access to the flavor feature, Jack of 1 Trade, gaining access to 1 trade point. And that wraps it up for the Rogue and Rogue subclasses. We'll catch you next time on Shield Check, and until then, Keep that shield wall strong.